UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with his playing partner this week.
That's no doubt about it, Henny. It appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. You certainly won't beat him in the popularity stakes, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure, Luke. Pretty Ricky, he's got the crowd behind him. Even if he's not feeling up for it, he's going to be buoyed along by all those fans in orange. And hey, he hits it a mile, by the way. I mean, he's no fool. He's not just a pretty boy with a big crowd following him. He's got game to back it up.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Heading towards the rough, this one. Getting ready to play their third. A par putt on the table. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Nicely done. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler. Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. 4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Beautiful shot. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Elevated greens are always difficult to approach. Make sure you got the right number. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. that approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. A par putt awaits.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Nicely holed. End for par.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Handy out of the bunker there. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Looking at a par 5 here. Attaboy, good shot. Sitting at 2 under. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 6-iron here.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Good sounding strike, that one. That was a beauty.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for a par now. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Oh, I thought that one was going in. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the 6 iron.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Left yourself an opportunity.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A couple under at this stage. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
Putt is underway.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, well played. Playing from around 160 yards.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
They've decided to club up. This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? And back to the course with the live action. This putt will move them to 3 under par. This one has eyes for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Looks good.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par 4. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Going with the 6-iron here. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Wow, from a dodgy lie-ridge. How special was that? Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. And let's have another look at that one.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
He's currently sharing 8th position. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Opting for the 6-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Was on a good line. That's disappointing. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And it's Colin Morikawa on top of things. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. That's not the shot he was hoping for. There's nothing better than a downhill shot to a green in golf. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. I like the look of this. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently at 3 under for the event. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to the action. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He's in a share of 10th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a par 5.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 6-iron here. Now 4 under par in a share of 10th position. How close was that to going down? Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Are you kidding me?
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Opting for the 6-iron. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Such soft hands.
Currently at -5 now for the day. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Getting ready to play their third. 3 behind our leader. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, we find ourselves on the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Needs this one to kick right. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, just missed. "16 feet to the hole."
Surely it's going to.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Okay, so after the first round, this player will be pleased with their work, but what do they need to do to be impressed?
Well, they need to limit the mistakes because the competition out here is way too good for them to going out there and producing just an okay round of golf like they did today.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the first. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Found the green side rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. If it's up, it could be in. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Colin Morikawa currently in top spot. This hole is a par 5. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot on the second. Wonderfully played. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. Is that what they had in mind?
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Well, he can hand that sand wedge back to the caddy and reach for the putter. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
He's got this for his part.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that'll play.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. Teeing off here at the third hole. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Not a bad play, that one. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Okay, steady now. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, You think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup. Now this is important. This for par.
Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? Getting ready to play their third. $11 feet to the cup. Oh, that's a nice line. And down she goes. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This hole is a par 5. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Second shot here on the 6th. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind coming right at him.
This one heading towards the green.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 3 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
downwind on this shot.
Yeah, that one's looking good. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 6-iron here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yeah, well played.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. And this one is for his par. And there it is. And now 4 under for the tournament. Time to face a par 4. The old-fashioned slice. Never good on a golf course. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oh, well done. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
And coming up well short.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. Putting for bogey. Good putt, that. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Lovely effort, that. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
opting for the 6-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
You like that, didn't you? This would be a good putt to make, to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. This has a real chance.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That was wonderfully done. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This is on a great line.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Handy effort, that one. Sitting at -4, just outside the top 20. And here we are with the third shot. He has this putt to save his par.
Looking good.
For the par. Currently at -4 overall. Time to face a par 4 now.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously, a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one might need to get down a little.
Nicely done.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That's frustrating. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ow! Well, that shot took some serious skill. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole.
That dog will hunt.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Nicely done. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 3 on this one. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, come on, sit. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Ooh, that almost went down. Eleven feet left to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Looking really good, this one. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently 4 under for the event. Here we are at the 17th tee. Good looking shot, this. Good shot there, Beamer. Getting ready to play their third. If he makes this, he'll save his par. That was a gallant attempt. Okay, let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe plate, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
This shot from around 210 yards.
Up the hill to an elevated green. They're going to need to take a little extra club to get it all the way back to this pin.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This one's tracking. Around now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening nine. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back nine to match the front nine. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back nine. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.